r/AskReddit by Redmond Dts. What's the most overrated video game of all time? I have a feeling most replies are gonna be games that are fairly criticized every year. Call of Duty, EA Sports games. Yeah, anything the least bit controversial is going to be downvoted. So all you're going to get is safe answers like that. Five Nights at Freddy's. All it is just opening and closing two doors and getting jump scared if you get the timing wrong. Why is it so popular? Why are there a half dozen sequels? I don't get it. Going to try to go controversial here. Sonic. You're mostly just pushed around the map. Never got the appeal. Kind of felt like little bro with a controller that's not even plugged in sometimes. Pokemon Go. I walked for hours, caught nothing, and still felt like a champion. Got you outside and exercising. I think I'm gonna start playing it again for this reason. Pokemon looks like half-ass no effort games constantly being pumped out. Like, sure it might be fun, but the games look like cheaply made slop. I say this as a lifelong Pokemon fan, and it hurts to say it, but the last few batches of Pokemon games that have been put out lately has been mid. Way too much hype over them for what they are. I still think they are, or can be enjoyable, but Game Freak and the Pokemon Company could do much better, and we all know it. Sadly, Pokemon will never put out better games, because A, it's primarily a merchandising company now, and B, because people will continue to buy these games. Game Freak has zero incentive to put out better products. I'm just one person, but the latest game, ZA, is where I finally put my foot down and said I will never buy a Pokemon game again until they put out something better. I have very little money. Pokemon games were things I would save for ages for, or a well-off relative would gift me for a holiday or birthday. The one guilty pleasure I had that would be a real treat. That's over for now. Do I think it will make a difference? Nope. But until there are mass boycotts of this game, Game Freak and Pokemon will continue to churn out slop with additional requirements to have the Pokemon Bank, a subscription service. The requirement to pay and compete online for the Callous Megas absolutely infuriated me. This is not how you treat loyal fans, etc. Enough is enough. I'm guessing my Pokemon days are over for good, which really hurts. It almost feels like a breakup or the loss of a lifelong friendship. But relationships are reciprocal, and I cannot condone how GF is treating its fanbase. Off my soapbox now. Undertale. It is very good, but the cult around it is completely detached from reality. I do not engage with the fandom for that game. I just enjoy the product. That's any game. Eventually the normal folks move on, and the crazy ones remain. When people read this, they'll think I'm saying the game is bad, but it's not. It's a good game. I'm only suggesting it's not that good. Anyway, Skyrim. I mean, it's a great game. But it's not. Let's not worry about making a sequel for 20 years good. All third-person dodge roll hack and slash games. Watch any big gaming event, like the Game Awards. 80% of games revealed are Souls-like hack and slashers. I'm tired, boss. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Lots of people call it the best game of all time, and I've tried to play it multiple times as a fan of many other games in the series. I've bounced off it every time. I have several friends who have had the same experience. I can respect why most people think it's a good game. Best game of all time. I think that's a bit of a stretch. Grand Theft Auto 5. Your Call of Duties and FIFAs do suck and have strong fan bases, but they are not really highly rated by the community at large. GTA 5 though is lauded and glazed constantly despite being just pretty good. It isn't bad by any means. It's impressive on a technical level, especially for the year it came out. It's a good solid Rockstar game. Not the pinnacle of gaming, or even of that style of game. Solid 8 out of 10 on an objective scale. On my personal scale it gets a 7. Cause the setting doesn't do it for me. Red Dead Redemption 2. Rockstar has great writers, but they don't know how to make a video game. Red Dead Redemption 2. I was so bored, and at least on the PlayStation 4 Pro its controls were shit. It has the worst intro of any game. That slow trudging about in the snow is so annoying, just let me play the damn game. It took me a few tries to get into Red Dead Redemption 2 because of how bad the intro is. After a few hours the game opens up, and it's a lot of fun, but it's painful getting to that point. The first few hours of a game should draw you in, not be a chore. Shadow of the Colossus. It's a work of art, but not particularly engaging to actually play. I'll get crucified for saying this, but Final Fantasy VII. Now don't get me wrong, I don't dislike it. And I'll even say it's a fantastic game in its own right. I enjoy it a lot and still replay it every few years for nostalgia. But the amount of people who think it's completely flawless and will shit all over every other entry in the franchise by comparison is ridiculous. It has literally all the same problems you see in other Final Fantasy games, but nobody admits it. Overly convoluted story, uneven tone, repetitive gameplay, etc. And it drives me nuts how it basically hogs all the attention away other entries of its era. It gets multiple sequels and prequels, a quasi-remake trilogy that's kind of a secret sequel spin-off, a feature film, shorts, books, etc. But Final Fantasy VIII only gets a half-assed remaster and Final Fantasy IX has barely been touched. And I think they're both great games comparable to 7. Hell, I'd even say 9 is superior in pretty much every way. Dr. Mario. Not sure if anyone in this sub is old enough to remember though. Really hyped up by Nintendo. But just a okayish Tetris knockoff. Nobody hates a video game more than a group of people who love a video game. It's pretty wild honestly. That's all folks. Thank you for watching. If you like videos like this one, why not like and subscribe for more. Have a nice evening.